Rawteur. He built entire eras of movie culture. He carried action, sci-fi, and blockbuster filmmaking on his back for decades. And the Academy waited until 2025 to hand him his first ever Oscar.
I want you to know, and please know, that I carry you with me, each of you, and you are part of every frame of every film I have ever made or ever will make. And I want you to know that I will always do everything I can to help this art form, to support and champion new voices, to protect what makes cinema powerful, and hopefully without too many more broken bones.
Tom Cruise getting his first ever Oscar should have been a televised event. Instead, the Academy tucked it away at the Governor's Award like a quiet apology for 4 decades of overlooking him. Another actor might have been bitter. They might have taken a playful jab at the Oscars in that moment. But Tom didn't go there. He focused on his appreciation for the art form and his desire to inspire the next generation. And listen, I'm saying this as someone who has literally grown up with Tom Cruise movies as cultural landmarks. Like, my entire life has had a Tom Cruise film in the background. Every few years, he drops something that becomes a part of the culture. Risky Business is a classic. Top Gun carried an entire decade. Mission Impossible created a whole lane of action filmmaking. Interview with the Vampire had him acting on a level people still do not give enough credit. Eyes Wide Shut is Kubrick. Duh. I mean, Minority Report is peak sci-fi. Vanilla Sky is one of the most quotable movies ever. I still use every passing minute is another chance to turn it all around. I quote that every single year. That movie follows me through life. I mean, this man helped define modern cinema. And yet, when you look at the Oscars, the record says he has only been nominated 4 times in 40 years. 4. It would have been impossible for Tom Cruise to win an Oscar for the thing he is best at, because the Academy has never valued the kind of acting he does. If you carry a blockbuster, if you lead an action franchise, if you push sci-fi into groundbreaking territory, the Academy pretends it is not real art. They only acknowledge the quiet brooding, the dialogue-heavy style of acting. They like the sad dad roles, right? The trauma roles, the crying in the kitchen roles. Nothing wrong with that, but acting is a lot bigger than that. Tom Cruise does the most disciplined physical acting in modern cinema. He does stunt work that studios wouldn't even let most actors attempt. He saves entire productions. I mean, even as far as people saying that he saved movie theaters with Maverick during the pandemic, where everyone said cinema was dead. And the Academy still said, "See you at the Governor's Award." This is exactly why his nomination count is so low. He had to step out of his lane and do drama just to get recognized. Born on the 4th of July, Jerry Maguire, Magnolia, those movies earned him respect because they fit the Oscar style of acting. But even then, they could not give him that win. And the funny thing is, even outside the nominations, the Academy has ignored so many of his best roles. I mean, tell me how Interview with the Vampire is not an Oscar-level performance. Tell me how he did not get nominated for Eyes Wide Shut. Vanilla Sky. I mean, come on. A lot of people do not realize how hard it is to sell a role like that. You are basically doing a psychological ballet. Here's the part that frustrates me the most. There are 0 categories for the work he is actually legendary for. There is no best action performance. There is no best stunt ensemble. There is no best sci-fi actor. There is no best action film category. I mean, the Grammys has different genres. The Academy should do the same. I mean, in a normal world, Tom Cruise would already have a shelf full of Oscars for things that millions of us go to the movies for. But the Oscars have kept their categories so small and so gatekept that a performer like him gets boxed out of the conversation before he even shows up. Tom Cruise is one of the only actors where the name itself is the genre. If his name is on a sci-fi film, I'm paying attention. If his name is on an action film, I am paying attention. If his name is on a drama, I am paying attention. Tom Cruise being in a movie makes the movie an event. And yet, here we are in 2025 celebrating the fact that he finally got an Oscar at a ceremony most viewers never see. That is crazy to me. That's disrespectful to the impact he has had on cinema for literally my entire life. I genuinely believe there should be more lanes for actors like him to be recognized. Because if the Academy had categories for action, sci-fi, or stunts, Tom Cruise would not have 4 nominations. He would probably have 10, maybe 15. And I'm not even saying he deserved to win every year. But the idea that he did not even get nominated for half the performances that defined entire decades is wild. And this is why I am glad he took the high road in his speech, because he spoke from the heart. He talked about his love for cinema. He talked about working jobs as a kid just to buy a ticket. He talked about the power of storytelling. And he talked about the joy of inspiring the next generation. You see, he still believes in this art form at a level the Academy doesn't even award. The man has broken bones to entertain us. He has risked his life for scenes we still talk about. Till this day, he has the most expensive scene ever with Vanilla Sky blocking out Times Square. He has kept the movie theater experience alive according to the very people that are voting in the Academy. He has been iconic longer than some voters have been alive. And now, after 40 years, he finally has his first Oscar. But he deserved that moment on the main stage. He deserved the national spotlight. He deserved a standing ovation at the actual Academy Awards. And the fact that he didn't get that will always feel like a miss from the people who claim they're the ones honoring cinema. I mean, Tom Cruise is cinema, and the Academy is late to the party. So what do you think? Should the Academy finally expand its categories to include action, sci-fi, and stunt work? Let me know in the comments below. And for more industry insights, check out this video right here.